You think you're the only man on this planet that's sad? Say, Dwayne, I'm going through depression. Well, welcome to the world. Welcome to the rest of us. You think I don't go through depression sometimes? You think I don't get sad sometimes? You think I don't just feel wore out and burnt plumb down to the bottom of my soul? We all do. We all do.
There's no excuse for people not being able to do what they want to do. You can do anything that you want to do. Told you before, I lived in the back of an old car. I taught myself to read and write. Don't give up. Don't say the world is just against me. That's not true.
Fellas, life is hard. It's always been hard from the beginning, and it will always be hard.
Being bullied, coming from nothing, learning disability, messed up foundation. Life isn't fair at all. At all.
I was not always this strong guy you see. I went through a lot of hard times in my life to get here today.
Life is suffering, yes. Well, who wants to admit that? Well, just think about it. Well, so what do you do in the face of that suffering? Try to reduce it. Good are you. Get yourself together for Christ's sake so that when your father dies, you're not whining away in a corner and you can help plan the funeral and you can stand up solidly so that people can rely on you. That's better. Don't be a damn victim. Of course you're a victim. Jesus, obviously.
It can be rough out there, but that's okay because there's soft serve ice cream with sprinkles. My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that that was possible for him. And so he made a conservative choice. Instead, he got a safe job as an accountant. And when I was 12 years old, he was let go from that safe job. And our family had to do whatever we could to survive. I learned many great lessons from my father, not the least of which was that you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well take a chance on doing what you love.
The best men in the world have gone through shit. That's why women love scars, because it didn't kill you. That's the whole point of it.
And so it's just the nature of it. All right, the problem we have today is this modern world, we have movies and we have television and we have social media that are always telling us what life should look like.
This world is so noisy. We all walk around with these phones, computers. The world is so fast. We're not able to think. The most powerful weapon in the world we walk around with, it's our mind, it's our brain. You have to be able to go into a very dark place in your mind, figure who you are.
Let me become genuinely uncomfortable with my situation in life and go and fix things. Because, like I said, the universe is absolutely and utterly very giving. And if you truly hated being in the position you were in, you wouldn't be there very long. People think when bad things happen to them that somehow they're a victim to the universe and bad things only happen to me and this is so terrible. They don't understand that bad things happen to everybody, and the most successful person you know had all those, probably, maybe even worse, at least the same bad things happened to them. They just framed it differently and used it. That's the difference.
But life is hard, and that's the way it's always been. It's our lot. Now, if you don't want to accept that, that's up to you, okay? But it's our lot. It's our place.
You want to become best, you want to become champion, and now you want to say like you tired? Who cares? You tired or not? Nobody cares about you.
Being tired is part of fighting. Go find one MMA fighter, one boxer, one combatant of any kind who's never tired. We're men because we face the battle and we stay in the battle. When we feel like we're losing and we feel like we're getting beat up, this is me and I will fight this battle, regardless of what the battle is.
You know, fuck your tired body, fuck that unmotivated mind, and get out there and do it anyway. You know, you better fight yourself, because you're not only winning when things are going your way. You gotta figure out how to win when things aren't going your way. Just say, fuck it, I'm gonna beat my mind today. Or do you just give in to your mind and say, oh, I'm tired today, I'm lazy, I don't want to do it, it's too hard, no one else is doing it, it's a weekend, it's too late, these are already off hours, oh, exactly what I want isn't happening right now. Like, okay, great. You know who that's great for? Your competition.
Everything I talked about, 3 hell weeks, Ranger School, running, swimming, I did triple Ironmans, I did all kind of crap. And when I got to about 33, 34 years old, I started being extremely sick. When you have an ASD, and so ASD is atrial septal defect, The good blood would get with the bad blood. So the oxygenated blood would be deoxygenated, and so the bad blood was going through my body. Long story short, I studied my body, they studied everything. And one guy says, you know what, we can't find anything on how you did all this. How are you able to do all this? Head guy came in from MIT, and he said, you know how he did it?
Life is not easy. It is not. Don't try to make it that way. Life's not fair. It never was. It isn't now, and it won't ever be. Do not fall into the trap, the entitlement trap, of feeling like you're a victim. You are not. Get over it and get on with it.
Life isn't fair. We have to understand that. It shouldn't be fair. It's a trial ground. It's a testing ground. It's built to make us harder. It's built to make us as strong as we can, to test us, to drive us. So, mentality is the only thing that gets us through life.
Here's the big challenge of life. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. And of course, the other side of the coin reads, unless you change how you are, you'll always have what you got.
This erroneous notion that life is there and you're just going to live in it, versus embrace it, change it, improve it, make your mark upon it.
You cannot change your life unless you change something. If you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got.
You know, would I be able to do it? Would I? You don't know. Until you say, yeah, I'm gonna take action. Nothing changes if nothing changes, man. What can happen if we decide, I'm gonna see what happens when I decide that I am qualified. What happens when I decide for myself that I'm gonna do something different?
Walked into the Navy SEAL recruiter's office. He looked at me and said, there's only been 35 African Americans in 70 years make it through. You know what I said to myself? What if I can be the 36th? It's the what if I can pull off a fucking miracle. What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be?
Identify your gift and get busy with it. God gave all of you a gift. Identify your gift. It is the thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. That's your gift. Get busy at that.
If you're going to accomplish anything, you have to think big. You have to go and shoot for the stars. I say to myself, hey, I'm not worried about failing because that's part of life. You're not gonna go and win everything. And how far can you fall? Look at this. This is the ground. That's as far as I can fall.
Sun don't stop for nobody, man. Sun don't fucking stop. Sun gonna be up in the morning regardless. Regardless of how I fucking feel and how depressed I am, the sun is gonna fucking shine in the morning. And at nighttime, the moon gonna be there. And you gonna look up, these days gonna keep going by. Do you let the days go by and look up and you done wasted a year doing what? Or do you just pick it up? All right, well, gotta figure it out, made some mistakes, life goes on. Let me figure out life from this point. I'm a life goes on type of guy. Your biggest enemy is you. My whole book is about you battling yourself.
Every day is a battle because your mind wants to choose the path of least resistance. Every day. But you don't become better by ever doing that. You become normal. And I don't want to be normal. So
I didn't just want to be a bodybuilding champion. I wanted to be the greatest bodybuilder of all times. The same is also in movies. I didn't just think about being in movies. No, I wanted to be a movie star.
The other thing that's so interesting about being alive is that you're all in. No matter what you do, you're all in. This is gonna kill you. So I think you might as well play the most magnificent game you can while you're waiting, because do you have anything better to do? Really?
And then this is my thought process. So you want to be normal. So you just want to be like everybody else that roams the world, not knowing the power that's in them. Being fine with being mediocre. You want to go back to who you were, huh, David? I'm like, fuck that.
I want to introduce y'all to this very simple concept. That if you want it, you gotta go get it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
Dream big, dare to dream, because everything is possible. Don't let anybody take away the dream. Doesn't matter where you're coming from. I actually think that the more disadvantaged childhood you have, the more difficulties and more challenges you have, the stronger you become. So Stefanos and I are the proof of that.
Just don't listen to anyone. Don't. Everybody tells you.
Yeah, that's the best piece of advice.
Right?
Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anybody.
Don't listen to anyone. Everybody's full of shit. Nobody knows you or what you're capable of doing. And here's the reality: the hardest thing in life is figuring out who you are and what you want to do for the rest of your life. It's a big decision. It's the key to life. You truly want to be happy? You know what I mean? I posted this thing yesterday. Create a life that you can't wake up to every day. You know, and that is in a nutshell me. I can't
create a
wait
life.
To get
Say
out
it again.
of it.
Create a life that you
can't wait to wake up to.
Can't wait to wake up to. I love that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only person that gets in your way is you. Nobody else. It's you. Yo, we all are great. We all should think that we're great. There's no reason for you to not think that you're great. If you don't think you're great, ask yourself why. Why don't you think the highest of yourself?
Why not? Why not see how much you can earn? Why not see how much you can learn? Why not see how many skills you can develop? Why not see what kind of person you can become?
Why can't I create? Why can't I start? Why can't I be a business? Why can't I be a CEO? Why can't I be a tech guru? Why can't I fucking create cooking products? Lotion, scents, there's so much that some people just don't understand they can do. Why not? Kevin, why are you creating fucking health and wellness products? Why not?
You can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen.
It's not up to other people. It's true. It's up to you.
And I want you to know I love you. And I also want you to know that the fact that you're still alive and still on this earth, even though it's been challenging and rough, and sometimes you get discouraged and uninspired to keep going, God has a plan.